How's everyone doing? Good? No? Great? Terrible? Whatever. I am already dreading dealing with that boss. It's bad. It's a badly designed boss all round. So yeah, yesterday we made it to boss fight. I presume it's the penultimate boss fight. It says failed here? Really? How do we fail a mission? Because we didn't go immediately. I didn't realize we could fail a mission. Oh well. I'm wondering if I should go for another weapon. I have a knife? Nope. Knife is not going to help me there. Nope. 870 shotgun? Nope. M63 light machine gun stored at the harbor. Maybe we should try this one. Yes, we read it. Aiming. I hate this. Maybe I should have come as... somebody else. Nope, that doesn't work then. I don't have the right soldier type. Where would it be? Would like the M63 submachine gun. Might be good. Keep massaging his breasts. My leg is clipping through his... No, that's not my leg. That didn't come out right. Nah, Claymore. I don't care about Claymores. Where would... the shotgun be? Is it this one? Nope, TNT. Oh, hello.
What the?
You did not see me.
Nothing here.
Told you did not see me.
What the? Nothing here.
Oh, what? Where? Got it. Or did I? I do have it. Why did it tell me to... what? Okay, M63. This has a lot of, well... let's take some medkits. And wait. Hey, nice medkit. Still annoyed by the fail here. Silo complex. Let's go. Oh, did I save after failing? I think I did. Okay, this is going already much better. What? might not have enough ammo. Well, first try today. And yeah, it seems like I probably did die, and I saved after dying by mistake.
If you'd just gone home to America, you and I would have been given the highest honors a soldier can achieve. And now, look what you've done. But I'm not gonna die alone. I'm taking you with me.
Cunningham, no!
Spies procures additional ammo for RPG-7 medkit. Nice. This is it, boys. The gear should be at the end of that elevator. Judging by how long it took us to get here, launch preparations are almost complete. We cannot let them launch that monster. Metal Gear is launched. It will mean the end of the world as we know it. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo. No, we got a new soldier. Level S in traps. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need this anymore. I don't know what to expect. Let's take the Mosin. Let's take the I really don't know what to take. Stungies? Sure, why not? Oh, my life is low. I should probably rest. Still annoyed by the fail, even though I don't really care. Okay, life is full. Life's good. Let's do this. I'm assuming it's not a Metal Gear. It could be a Metal Gear, then I'm gonna have to exit and try a completely different gear. That gear loadout, gear whatever. Okay, let's go. Must prevent that launch at all costs. Wait, same thing you said earlier. Is he gonna call me as soon as I get in? Because he would do that, wouldn't he?
Nice of you to join us, Snake.
These are the Metal Gear engineers. You killed them.
No, they killed themselves. They all despaired of their crimes and decided to die.
Crimes? You mean the fact that this is all a Pentagon conspiracy?
Conspiracy? I see. Cunningham must have spilled his guts. The poor fool. He died never realizing he was only a puppet after all.
Aren't you the puppet, Gene? The Pentagon was trying to get rid of the CIA.
Wrong. I've known everything from the very start. The Pentagon's plans, that Cunningham would betray me.
Every time they say Cunningham, I get annoyed.
I used it to my own advantage for my real plan.
Real plan?
I won't be launching Metal Gear into the Soviet Union.
What?
The Pentagon must have been prepared for the possibility that Cunningham might fail to erase the evidence. They're probably in negotiations with the Red Army as we speak. Even if I launched Metal Gear into Russia now, it wouldn't trigger a war.
If Russia isn't the target, then what is?
Virginia, USA. The CIA headquarters at Langley and the Pentagon. The Philosopher's twin layers will be obliterated.
You're launching a nuclear strike against America? But if you do that...
Chaos will be created on an unprecedented scale. Worst case scenario, America ceases to exist as a nation. The existing world order crumbles. And Russia won't escape unscathed either. Metal Gear will have been launched from a Soviet nuclear missile base.
Meant to be bad.
After a storm of international criticism, the Warsaw Pact will lose its sway over the Third World. It may even face armed conflict with NATO.
Why? Why would you do that?
To free the world from the Philosopher's control, I'll create a new global balance of power of my own design. My goal of building a new nation of mercenaries with only the most capable soldiers is real. But this peninsula is not the right place for it. Our nation will be an organization of shadows, without shape or form. We will lurk deep underground and intervene in conflicts all over the world. History will be ours to control. I will accomplish what the hollow shell of the Philosophers could not, with a superior breed of soldier. This organization will be the true Peninsula of the Dead. I call it Army's Heaven.
Army's Heaven.
I will not allow the world to be a playground for abstract national interest and petty political gambits. I will use superior force of arms to achieve superior force of will. Thus, I will make the world whole again. For I am the successor, and this is my calling.
You're nothing but a dictator.
What?
You use fear to keep your soldiers in line. You use words to deceive your allies. You exploit those who look up to you as a mentor, and then you throw them away. The country you're building is no heaven for soldiers. The place they're looking for is outside your heaven.
Open your eyes.
Now to heaven?
This is our calling. It's all part of a greater mission. Compared to this calling, the individual wills of individual soldiers are meaningless. Those who have no calling must be given one by those who do. They must follow the teachings of those with a greater will.
I suppose that'd be you.
It is my calling, and I will bestow it upon others. The countless masses with no wills of their own must devote their lives to a higher cause. They must give up their trivial lives, their petty contentment. They must sacrifice all their energies to the cause, pour their feeble lives into it, as the boss once did.
You're full of yourself, Gene. You're not worthy to speak of the boss.
So, you never knew.
What are you talking about?
6 years ago, during Operation Snake Eater,
Snake
Volgin
Eater.
launched an American nuclear missile at Sokolov's research lab. This caused a change in plans, and the US government had to assassinate its own operative, the boss, to prove its innocence. And you were the assassin, Snake. Do you really think Volgin committed that terrible crime of his own will?
What?
It was all a setup from the very beginning. Volgin launching the nuke, the boss's death, even your mission in Groznygrad, Snake. It was all the work of your country, and a single, deviously cunning strategist.
You're saying it was all a setup? By who?
The boss gave up her life.
For honor, but for you.
Someone else willed it. She sacrificed her own life for her calling. It was a noble act.
Answer me. Who set it up?
You don't need to know the answer. Snake, the only thing you need is a calling. Your country can't save you. Neither can your old teacher, nor your so-called friends. Join me, Jack. I will give you your calling.
I'll find my own. You and your phony ideals can go to hell.
You are a soldier after all. It seems we'll never see eye to eye. Well then, the time for talk is over, Snake.
Stop!
You're too late. All preparations for Metal Gear's launch are complete. What the? Who? Ursula! Stay out of my way, Ursula.
Nuclear warheads must never be used. They are terrible weapons. Everything dies. People, animals, trees, the earth. Even today, they suffer still. I know their pain, their suffering, their cries, their hatred.
Ursula? Or is it Elisa?
You read my thoughts, Ursula. I let down my mental defenses thinking you were dead, but it's no use. You can read my mind, but you can't keep up with my body.
Elisa!
What? He's faster than a thrown knife? Really?
I'll have to find another way.
But there is no other way.
Stop.
Snake, they've already input the trajectory for Metal Gear. There's a backup launch control in a nearby room. Gene is going to use it. Stop him.
I will. Don't try to talk.
Don't worry. I'm okay. Snake. Oh, Snake. Everything is clear now. The futures we saw were one and the same. Snake, you will destroy Metal Gear. And you will create a new Metal Gear in its place. Your children, les enfants terribles. Snake, your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world.
What are you trying to say, Elisa?
Really?
Elisa!
Okay, that was unnecessary. And Gene just ignored them while they were talking.
This is the end, Snake. Metal Gear has already entered launch mode. Trajectory calculations and target locations have been set. No one can stop it now. Not even you, should you defeat me. But I know you won't let me go without a fight. And I too have a reason to fight you. To prove who I really am. Let's find out who the true successor is. Snake, let's finish this.
But as he looks surprised, like, he said, let's finish this.
What's it going to be? Your loyalty to yourself? Your country? The mission?
Oh,
Your
he's-
duty to your unit? Or your part? Look at how much... What kind of country?
ouch. Okay, he guards everything. Oh, okay.
I'm finished, Warman. Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be able? Is there no one? No one? No one. You're really giving me a run for my money.
I don't know if that's actually does more damage than oh, come on. Okay, might do more damage. Oh, come on. Yeah. Easy.
I don't believe it. A product of the Successor Project. Beaten by a flesh and blood man like you. It seems you are the true successor of the boss. The story about soldier genes. Perhaps it was true after all.
Genes.
You are the true successor.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Gene. How do I stop Metal Gear from launching?
Don't bother. Once the launch countdown has started, there's no way to stop it. Get out of here, Snake. And take this with you.
What's this?
The equipment, personnel, and funds I amassed in secret to build Army's Heaven. All the data is stored on that film. No one else knows about it.
Why are you giving me this?
Because you and I are the same. Someday, you'll be glad you have it. The one who fights and survives must carry on the legacy. Such is our fate. Go, Snake. I've said everything I need to. You are the one who will inherit my genes. You are the true successor. Be loyal to yourself. Go forth
Is he masturbating?
and find your own calling.
Gene!
Sokolov?
Do you read me? The countdown for Metal Gear has started. The control panel is locked out and won't respond. How do I stop it?
I can see from here that the control circuit has been locked. But Metal Gear's solid rocket motor does not have a post-ignition fuel control mechanism. Once it goes into launch mode, there is no way to stop it.
I don't think Snake understands
I have
that.
to destroy this whole base, as long as it stops the nuke.
If you can dismantle the Metal Gear unit itself before ignition, you may have a chance.
The Metal Gear unit? You mean that thing that's attached to the missile warhead?
Metal Gear is no mere nuclear missile. It is jettisoned from the booster at 3,000 feet above the target and parachutes down to the ground. After that, it launches its payload of miniature nuclear warheads. By destroying the Metal Gear unit before takeoff, You can prevent a nuclear strike, even if you can't prevent the launch. However, the Metal Gear's designers anticipated this, gave it armor thicker than a tank's. And should the rocket itself be damaged, the entire silo could explode.
Looks like I'm about to be burnt to a crisp. But I can't sit here and let the world be destroyed.
Snake!
The subtitles being way out of sync is weird. It might just be because 60 FPS. Bullshit, I was not carrying an RPG with me.
Damn! It's not working! What are you doing? Those weapons won't do any good! Get out of here before you're caught up in the blast and killed!
You risked your life to save our motherland!
Now it's our turn to defend your country. You've given us a real reason to fight, Big Boss.
All right.
Our friendship.
Snake! Snake, do read me! Metal Gear! Metal Gear is on its way!
Really? I had no idea.
You did it, Snake. You succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. Metal Gear has deviated from its course and is in freefall. Sensors show that the nuclear warhead launch tubes have been shut. Well done, Snake!
And now it lands on England instead. Ocelot. Isn't that the guy in the end of Metal Gear Solid 3?
I never imagined they'd have a facility like this right underneath the CIA. Back when Fox was around, I wouldn't have been able to sneak down here. I've been sent to meet you, Mr. Director.
And who are you?
My name is Adam. Remember me now? At last, we meet in person.
Adam. The triple spy for the Philosophers. So you're Ocelot. You say you're here to meet me?
That's right. We confirmed that Metal Gear entered launch mode. The first wave of nukes should arrive here within 30 minutes.
I'm aware of that. I'm heading for the shelter as soon as I can. But I can't leave these documents here.
Documents? Related to the Philosophers?
Yes, a list of members, along with data, locations of portions of the legacy stashed around the world. So long as we have these, even if the United States does perish in an atomic storm, the Philosophers will be born again.
Splendid. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
He takes it. He's working with Zero, I'm sure.
You're planning to betray the Philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray them. I'm going to end them. Then we'll take back what you stole from us. We will carry on the spirit of the true patriot.
The true patriot?
It's all part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half of the legacy.
Snake, I heard they gave you quite a welcome back home.
Campbell, you healing up all right?
Yep, nearly good as new. Can't wait to get out of here, though. That nurse is an unholy terror. It's all your fault for pushing a wounded man too hard.
What about Frank, the child soldier from Mozambique?
He's alive. though he's a mess both mentally and physically. I guess he'll be in the hospital for a while.
Or is still
After
alive?
that, I don't know. He may never be able to go back to leading a normal life. So I hear they did a cover-up job on Fox's rebellion.
Yeah. They're saying I was sent out to take down a Soviet missile base. That's it.
Can't say I blame them. After all, how do you share the news that the US homeland was facing nuclear attack?
Your Zero's behind
Beat
it.
yourself up over this, Snake. You did your country a great service. You deserve that medal. No one knows that better than you and I.
Yeah.
So what'll you do now, Snake?
I don't know. But I've realized something.
What's that?
I'm not living unless I'm in battle, so I have to find my own reason to fight. I have to pass on what's been handed down to me.
Take care, Snake. We'll meet again someday.
Why does he have the phone to his crotch? Does he think he's gonna talk to his descendants that way? Yay, we beat the game. Okay, it's let's just put it out there. It's the weakest Metal Gear so far. Yeah, apparently Eva and 2 other people are optional recruits. I just couldn't be bothered. It's not like they are part of the main story. I mean, look at Sigint and Paramedic. They didn't really get involved. From a gameplay perspective, it's funny how you can tell it's based on Metal Gear Solid 3 to an extent, but it's just not really implemented all that well. The idea of playing as different soldiers, interesting but unnecessary, because you're just gonna be playing as Snake most of the time. Zero was good, but Zero was completely optional. The fact that it's so inconsistent with detection, it doesn't make much sense. The fact that you always get detected by people who are not dressed like you, even if it's like medical personnel and you're dressed as the leader of the place, yeah, still doesn't matter. So that adds up to an annoyance. I also don't like how inconsistent it is with the shots. Well, any shooting, to be honest. There are times where I would even aim for the middle of the body and it just doesn't reach. Bullet range, it was very inconsistent. In the end there, when I was shooting people on top of the ship, I wasn't expecting it to reach, but it did. So I don't know how they planned it. Story, for the most part, it's not really all that great. They mention, the Vulcan was being manipulated, but they don't really mention by who, why. It's fairly obvious that Zero is the one working with Ocelot to steal this, and I'm guessing use the money to set up the Patriots. But still, it's I don't know why that mission failed though. That is one thing I don't understand. But we made a mistake, I think, and we saved after dying yesterday. Yeah, Vulcan thing just does not make any sense. Sokolov being alive was just weird. I don't think it makes a lot of sense either. Like, sure, they didn't actually show him get killed in 3. He was tortured off screen while your face was covered, but still, like, why would he be kept alive at that point, considering Volgin just killed everyone? And if so, who was he torturing at the time? It's not really clear. I don't like how sometimes it felt unresponsive combat. I'd press circle to swap weapons and it wouldn't, and that kind of thing. It might just be animation lock, but that still doesn't make it too good. Characters, Ursula and Elisa being the same person was obvious from the get-go. It was just silly. Cunningham initially might have been interesting, but then he just kept asking where the Philosopher's Legacy was, and it was very obvious that Snake doesn't know. Though, I don't know why he kept asking, it just looked stupid. What's his name again? The freeze guy, Python? Fight could have been more interesting, but it's not. The boss fights are really straightforward for the most part. The only ones that are kind of different are Cunningham and Cunningham and Metal Gear Russia. But even then, not really all that interesting. Frank Yeager being null. That was my first thought, but then I thought, well, wouldn't he be too old when it comes to Metal Gear? Apparently he's really old, which doesn't really make too much sense to me. If I thought he would be closer to Solid Snake's age, not much older. This is early 70s. And he's an adult.
Well, I'll be damned. So it was you who was feeding me information. Yes, the DCI's death should pass as suicide. They'll claim he did it because he felt responsible for the theft of Metal Gear.
We disconnected.
We look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly. It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the Philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Gene was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script too?
0.
Using him in the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the Perfect Soldier. Gene's genome? I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project. But on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss. So that we can become the Patriots.
Wait, times alert mode triggered 1? How? When did I trigger an alert? Pretty sure I did not trigger any alert. I restarted after every alert. Unless we somehow forgot. Also, my connection is really being bad now. After we lost connection. Boss rush has been added. Sure, save, whatever. If I select load, what happens? Oh, I just go to selecting difficulty. Let me restart the router. The connection seems to be pretty bad now. And yeah, we didn't recruit all the optional people because it really doesn't matter. One thing I also didn't really like was you were head of Fox. I would have assumed that the Fox soldiers would have played a bigger part, or they were treated differently. They were not. They were just normal soldiers that were not even acknowledged. Whatever, restarting the router. Are we back? Still bad? Okay, much better. But yeah, we beat this game. I didn't end up getting no alerts for some reason, which is annoying, but whatever. I'm gonna consider it no alerts because we did restart after every attempt. Maybe one time I just forgot, and it doesn't even keep track of your heals or how many deaths you had, so really no continue is irrelevant. I'm not gonna start Peace Walker until after Zelda. That won't be for another few weeks, probably 2 or 3. Probably Peace Walker is going to be longer than this. This was kind of on the short side, even though I wasted enough time doing nothing. I mean, it says 9 hours, but my playthrough was longer because we did restart a few missions and reloaded. Okay, so we beat this in record time today, early in the stream. I expected it to last longer, like 2 hours. A lot of cutscenes and exposition. No, straightforward. One thing I also come to realize is they made Big Boss dress like Jean afterwards. Well, they kind of made Jean dress the same way as Big Boss. I'm guessing they are making it so that he was affected. Not to mention that a lot of the things Jean was doing is stuff Big Boss did later on. I really didn't like the whole, hey, you're gonna have 2 kids and one of them is gonna do that. That was stupid. That was silly. I mean, I would have tolerated it more if she didn't straight up tell Big Boss, but she straight up just told him. That was silly. Unnecessary. It serves no purpose. I keep hearing Peace Walker is much better. I am intrigued to see how it different is. Well, yeah, we're not playing Peace Walker right after this. We're playing 4 first, because that's the order they came out in. Yeah, we're playing 4 and then Peace Walker, and then I think it's Rising Revengeance, followed finally by 5. Well, Ground Zeroes and 5. I'm considering them one game, really. I don't know if we'll ever play Ghost Babel, Sid 2, or even the Famicom Metal Gear. Those are different from the MSX. Maybe we could do Police Knot one day. Who knows? Other Kojima games, Death Stranding, one day, possibly. But I think we are gonna stop with Metal Gear for now. I do have a lot of time left on stream, so let's continue 4 to 8. I think that's a good idea, don't you think? It's been a while since we've played that, and should be our 4th session. Let me update the stream title, and might as well prepare the game before we take a short break. See, is it going to be a window capture? Yeah, it's a window capture. Okay, let's take a quick break. I'm going to update the stream title, and then we can continue this. So see you in a couple.